You know, it's Tearz is back along with my Mr. CM.
And we're back. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's your boy Sierra Hinton. I'm here with my boy Tearz and my boy Popeye. And we was just basically talking about like Comic-Con coming to New York City, you know, Jacob Javits Center. They all out there with their outfits on and their costumes, and you know, it's really interesting. Now we're gonna move to our next topic. Our next topic is job versus career. Like, what is really good for you? Like, what works for you? Would you rather have a job, a 9 to 5, you understand, or do you want to have a career? And if they intertwine sometimes, because sometimes you can make your job your career. So who's gonna go first?
Can I take it?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Well, for me, I have a very extensive resume when it comes to working a 9 to 5. But I'm a person who don't like rules and regulations. I don't like to be told what to do. I like to be able to work at my own pace, in my own space. You know what I mean? Like, I like to come and go as I please. So with that being said, what we're doing now, working, you know, building towards a career, you know, something that I'm passionate about, something that I like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where my energy, my money, my drive, everything is put into, you know, trying to do something that's not just meaningful, but, you know, that I can leave a mark behind when I'm going for, you know, generations to have something to look forward to, you know, or just be able to look back upon, you know. Pretty much it was a topic I noticed came up a few times this week, you know, and it's like, back in the day, Dr. King had Washington lit. When I say lit, I mean lit. It's a lot of niggas there, you know. We are the dream because we are free. We may not be able to exercise the rights of everything that we have, you know, like, but we are technically free, you know.
All right.
What's next is the question.
All right.
So this is what I'm trying to build as far as my own aspects and stuff. Is like putting it towards a career. I'd rather do that than to get up and just do an average day, you know, pay Uncle Tom and get taxed 9 to 5. No disrespect to anybody who does.
No, I definitely hear you. Well, okay. You want to shoot job versus career?
Okay, yeah, sure. Well, there's, in a sense, there's a difference, but in a sense, there is also no difference. They both, in a sense, for me, go hand in hand. Because I look at it like this: whether you have a career or whether you have a job, in a sense, you're still doing a 9 to 5. Because I look at it like this: you can have a career where, in a sense, you start your own business, right? But at the end of the day, you're still working from 9 in the morning or to 5 in the evening, or even longer hours. Why? Because you want your business to strive. Or you could be one of those people that work for a company. Now the company's giving you good health benefits and everything of the sort, and you're still working a 9 to 5, and you love the job at the end, and you're making decent money. But regardless of the fact is, as long as you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears and energy into something to get rewarded in the form of a form of income, like a paycheck or anything of the sort, money in a sense, you're still working a 9 to 5. Whether or not you choose to turn that 9 to 5 that you're doing into a career, whether or not it's something that you're that passionate about that it becomes your career, it's still a 9 to 5. Like, for instance, a YouTuber themselves, right? You do that at your home, right? If you could consider that your career because you're doing YouTube, you love doing it, you do it from home, but it's still considered a 9 to 5. Why? Because you still have to take meticulous hours into editing every single one of your videos, making sure every single shot is perfect, making sure the audio is perfect and everything of the source before you can post it for your audience to view it in order for you to monetize and make money off of it. Right. So in a sense, you're still putting in a lot of work and a lot of amount of hours, which is time consuming, just to be able to, in a sense, make money off of it. And then to be able to make the amount of money that you're making off of it, off of each video, in a sense, and based off of the time that you're putting into it and investing into it, into your career, right? Because that's what you want to do for the rest of your life.
So I understand exactly what you're saying, but the thing is this: like, when we say job versus career, because you're really fixated on the idea of, oh, it's the same, but the reality is it's not the same. The difference is you can get fired from a job.
You can,
once you start a career, that's part of your way of life. You understand? Like if I lose my career, I lose it all. A job, I get fired off this job, I go get another job.
No.
You understand? That's the difference.
When I hear what I'm hearing, what you're saying is, right, you're talking about, in a sense, for me, a trade. That's
a trade is a career.
Yes, it is.
Right. That's not a job.
But in a sense, it still is a job because
jobs.
Once you learn that trade, yes. Right. Once you learn that trade, you get jobs, which makes you money. Right. But it's part of your career field. But at the end of the day, within the job that you're getting based off of your trade, which is your career, can you not get fired from that job?
Okay, and then you'll get another one.
Yes, you think it's the same thing as working.
But you're getting another one doing the same thing. The difference with a job.
If you're working the stock market or stuff like that, right? It's like if I bet all my money into one set of beans and that shit, the market drops, I lose it all. That's everything that I put into the pot gone. Mm-hmm. And so, like you said, if I work in Starbucks and I get fired to choose, I don't want to be here. I could say I quit, kiss my ass, and walk out. You know what I mean? I can still apply for something else tomorrow.
Exactly.
Job, career. You know what I mean?
And that's the point. So just give me 2 seconds, because I want to make sure I'm clear with this. So a job means, like he said, I can work at Starbucks fixing coffee today. I get fired from that job because I fucked up. But then tomorrow, when I apply for another job, I might work at Target. I'm not making coffee at Target. You understand? That's the difference. Now, as far as the trades that you were talking about, it's like in the careers, I can get fired off of one job because I fucked up an electrician job, but the next job I get going to still be electrician. That's why it's a career. You see the difference?
I can agree and disagree with you at the same time.
But do you understand the difference?
I understand that, but in a sense, but here's why I say I disagree also. Because
with what?
Because let's say you see how you used to use Starbucks and electrician, right? Mm-hmm. As a trade or as a job, whatever the case is. Let's say you enjoy being a barista. Let's say you enjoy learning the different types of coffee beans and bringing people that there's actually people that's into that.
Right. So now, to me,
so they turn that into their
own company. And selling that.
Like they could lose that job at Starbucks, but they could also go.
Go ahead, keep going.
You hear the echo?
No, I hear something. That's what I'm saying. But keep going. Go.
But they can also go into doing something else that's also related into them serving coffee or, coffee related. At the end of the day, they could turn them from that one job at Starbucks into their career because they're that passionate about it.
Okay, so there you go. No. Let me stop you. Not stop you, but let me interject there because that's the word that we're talking about. That's the difference. The passion. You understand?
Yeah.
Like the passion that's the biggest difference though. A job means, okay, I know somebody who said, you know what? I need to make $500 real quick. Went and got a job, worked at McDonald's, $15 an hour, worked 3 to 5 weeks, got his $500, bought what it is that he wanted, and then quit the job after that. But you understand? And then didn't even go back to work.
But wait, may I ask this question? Would you consider being a career, as you said, just being the boss, or working, or having a book, or would you consider on another aspect of, like he said, the passion, the drill? Like I was told, when you go to work and you enjoy your job, that can become your career.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like you are passionate about what you do. There's a lot of people I know that go to work and they're florists or they work packing bags, and you be like, well, why don't you want to, work the register or do other things? But they're comfortable where they are. Right. Is that not considered to be their career as well?
Well, I mean,
because I see they
may have chosen to make that their career. You understand?
Right,
like,
but
that's
it still starts as a job.
Still considered it started as a job, but then it became their career.
Right.
But see, also in regards to career, it's like advancement. You understand? Like a person. Okay, I was 14 years old packing bags. You understand? By the time I was 16, I went from packing bags to working security in the store. And then by the time I was 18, I went from doing security to cashier to front end manager. You understand? Like there was advances. Right. You understand? So that means I was moving up the rungs. That's why. So it started as a job, a little bullshit packing bags. You understand? Right. But then it ended up
becoming
something else. Yeah. So it's definitely that can happen. But the question again at hand is job versus career, because like I said earlier, some people will choose to literally just have a job. I just want to go here from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, make my money, you understand, and do what I got to do with the money I make. And then there's some people who's like, I have a passion. It doesn't even matter if I get paid or not. You understand? Like, this is my passion. Like, I'm going to do this. This is who I am. This is part of my being, my existence. Right. That's the difference. You understand?
I believe that a lot of people have, not a lot, there's a variety of people that are self-motivated, where they have that drive every day to get up and just go and make shit happen. You know what I mean? One way or another. You have a lot of people who form into this thing that we like to call settling, where they become comfortable in the lifestyle that they have, or like they just accept it is what it is. You know what I mean? I go to work, make the money, go home, pay the bills, and that's that. Leave me alone. You know what I mean? Some people don't want to be bothered after they clock out. Like some people don't have no type of social life, no type of none of that. You know what I mean? It's just working and home, working home, working home. Like
right.
You have other people, like I said, like how us three gentlemen are sitting here doing. We're putting our passion onto these films that's being put out to the world to bring awareness, for shit that's happening around us, so.
Job versus career, again, back to you.
Once again, a job and a career, like I said, I feel like they both, in a sense, go hand in hand. A job could be something that you as a person choose to just do with, like you could switch from one job to another job, or that job, like I said, could be something that you as an individual become passionate about to a certain extent, where it becomes your career. You know what I'm saying? Where it becomes your lifelong mission to be there, to be in that company, to support that company, help that company grow.
But if the question is, what do you prefer?
Obviously, I would prefer a career.
Right.
Because,
that was the whole thing. Like job versus career. That was the whole. Like, which one are you out to get, or which one are you?
Structured the question like that. Like, which one would you prefer?
I did.
Oh no, I thought you. Okay.
I did.
All right.
That's exactly what the topic: job versus career.
All right. So for me as a person, I'd rather have a career, because in a career it gives you way much more sense of stability. Job security and everything of this sort, financial stability and security and everything like that. In most careers, you get benefits.
Right. And that's basically, because that's the whole thing at the end of the day. Because it's like I said, I have a friend, some people don't want a career, or they feel like they don't have a purpose in life, or whatever their issue is, and they I'll work a job. You got a lot of people out there that just want to work. You understand? I go to work, I pick things up, I put things down.
I want to be for that person. I want to be an actor, right? I would love for that to be my career. But for right now, I'm doing certain jobs, and in a sense, to make money, because I have responsibilities. And 9 times out of 10, these jobs might end up becoming a career, because the simple fact is, I might not be able to accomplish the feat of me becoming an actor or a male model. Right. Feel me? Sometimes people just gotta settle for what they're able to get. You feel me?
Sometimes that's what I'm saying. And then you're young too, because it's not like I think because we're in our 30s, you're still in your 20s, so.
It's my late 20s, my guy.
What's late?
I am 26 years old.
That's actually mid.
That's mid. That's my mid 20s. Nah, my guy, that's my late 20s and
You're mid.
You're 28.
But with your last 45 seconds, you want to say something of job versus career more, or?
Everybody just do what your heart tells you to do. Stay focused, stay true to your passion, Don't sell out for anything, not for a dollar, not for nobody, not for your friends or popularity. Stay true to you. Be blessed.
Okay, I like that. Again, thanks again for joining us. This is your boy C. Aaron Hinton, of course. We got Tearz, Isaiah, aka, said don't go live because my baby mom's gonna be on my phone.
Popeye right here in the building.
That's not. Oh, right. You did say that. My bad. Wait, we can't.
He's gonna put the nigga on the spot and everything. Off with his head.
Don't worry about it, though. You should go be like, child support. Nah, let me stop. Nah.
Message.
I'm really fucking with you. Don't get that. And then we also got my boy Popeye over here. So our next topic, I guess we could just run into let's go with unity in the community. What does that mean to us, and how do we feel about that? You can't spell community without the word unity. So let's just see where we go with that.
Where is that?
Huh?
Where is that?
What, the community?
No, the unity in the community.
That's the topic. The topic is unity in the community. What do you think about it, and how do you feel about it? That's what we're going to talk about.
Okay, we'll be right back, y'all.
Yes, we will be right back. Thanks again for tuning in, and stay posted.